Welcome to part 2 of setting up your Facebook ad. So in the previous video, I was trying to give kind of a two-part training series inside of one video showing how to set up a Facebook ad for a crazy discount funnel, which is basically providing a crazy discount like a free week at a gym, or $10 off a haircut, or something to get people into the door. Then also I wanted to do a resource offer where we're giving somebody something of value to them, and then in return they're going to be giving us their information so that we can try to close them as a new customer or to sell a product or a service. But the previous video kind of was going a little long, and I'm trying to keep these videos under the 30-minute mark because I value your time, and obviously I don't think you want to be here watching me do tutorial trainings for like hours upon end. So what I want to do is kind of break this up into two parts. So this video is going to be dedicated to setting up a resource offer and a Facebook ad to promote that offer. And the reason why this is going to be a little bit different because it's a completely different type of offer. It's going to be a video rather than an image, which is set up a little bit different. I'm going to show you how to do that. Then a resource offer is set up a little bit different because we're not trying to give somebody a free membership at a gym or a free hot shave if they come in for a haircut. We're trying to do something a little bit different. We're trying to give them, a PDF download on how to crush it in their YouTube channel. And this PDF is going to show them all the different ways that they could rank their videos. And whenever, I get their information, I can try to sell them, a YouTube course teaching them how to be successful on YouTube. So that kind of gives you an idea of how that works. So let's go ahead and dive in. All right, so we're back in my Facebook ads account. So what we're going to do is the first thing we do before we run a Facebook ad is we're going to go over to the actual offer itself. Now, in the last training, what we were doing was setting up a crazy discount funnel for or a crazy discount Facebook ad to be able to run an ad for this gym. And basically what we were going to do was set up a Facebook ad that's going to send people to this page, and they're going to be able to get a free 1-week trial. And that gives the gym owner an opportunity to be able to upsell them on a package, or to be able to go ahead and get them signed up immediately. So that's kind of what we're doing. We're giving them a free offer or a massive discount to get them in the door. That's what a crazy discount funnel or a crazy discount offer is. In this video, we are going to be taking a look at something that I like to call a resource offer, where we're giving somebody a value in return for them giving me their information. All right, let's take a look at the preview page. This is a really awesome funnel that I think I talked about it a couple of videos ago. It's called the Secret Affiliate Machine, and what it is, it's an entire sales funnel dedicated to teaching people how to be successful with affiliate marketing. And they get a free funnel out of it, and they have some training, some real professional videos. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to run a Facebook ad for this offer. And this is a resource offer. And the reason why it is whenever I run an ad to this page, they are going to be able to, actually, I'm on the wrong page. I'm on the wrong page. They're going to be able to get access to basically this entire system for free. It's going to have training on how to develop a full-time income. They're going to be able to get access to this entire funnel, which is right here. They'll get all of these steps. They'll get all the videos that are included. They'll get the images. They'll be able to change anything they want. It'll have training to show them how they can go in and change out the links so that they get credit whenever somebody signs up for the product or the services. And basically what we're doing is as an affiliate for me, I will be getting commissions every time somebody signs up for the products and services that are inside of this entire sales funnel. So what I do is I give a resource, which is this entire system and funnel and training, and then they give me their information. And then on the back end with GetResponse or whatever autoresponder you're using, for me it's GetResponse, and I have a couple others that I play with. What I do is I send them an email follow-up series to get them, if they haven't taken action yet, I encourage them and I provide more value and more training to be able to come back and to finish the tasks that are a part of all of the steps inside of this funnel. So that's what the Facebook ad that we're going to be running is going to be dedicated to, providing a resource to be able to generate leads. That's what the entire purpose is. And for you, you can apply this for whatever business you have. If you are a real estate agent, you could create the top 10 houses that are available in Nashville, the top 5 tips for becoming the smartest home buyer in Nashville, Tennessee. You can give away that PDF for free. And then in return, you get their information and you can contact them to try to see if you can provide your services for them. It's wide open. It literally does not matter what type of business you have. You're either going to be doing the discount funnel offer or you're going to be doing a resource offer. Really, it comes down to that. So let's go ahead and create a brand new ad. We're inside of my Facebook ads account. And I think I mentioned it before, but I pretty much have everything hidden because I didn't want to show all of the current ads that I have going. And I didn't want to show my past ads because I'm trying to keep this as professional as possible, to only show the bare minimum so that there's no distractions. So let's go ahead and create a brand new ad. All right. So as I explained before, really you got 3 different options that you're going to be choosing from. I don't think at this point we're going to be doing app installs. Video views are pretty good. If you have a video on your Facebook page, and you want to get like a lot of views for that video, this is a great option. Personally, I don't use it. Now, although e-commerce can be used, as far as inside of this course, I really don't touch on e-commerce that much. Although I do have a lot of experience with drop shipping and e-commerce, and for over 10 years, I developed multiple businesses on eBay, multiple eBay stores, multiple Amazon stores. I had some stores on Walmart.com. I had some Shopify stores. I had a pretty big business. But I decided that I wanted to kind of get out of e-commerce because it's so much work. Believe me, if I can sit here for an hour and talk about how much work is involved in trying to get in e-commerce, but I'm not really going to do a whole lot of training when it comes to e-commerce. But people run, I would say right now, the number one most popular method for people that are doing e-commerce and need traffic, people that have Shopify stores or BigCommerce stores and they need traffic, by far the most popular thing that people are doing right now is Facebook ads. Number 2 is probably going to be Instagram ads. And that's going to be it. And that's, kind of where you get the store traffic from. But for the purpose of this training, we're going to be doing traffic. And the reason why we're not doing conversions is because we don't have a lot of data to provide for Facebook, and it's just not really the method that I want to use, although you could. But basically what conversions mean is when you're running a conversion Facebook ad, Facebook is going to be optimizing your Facebook ads specifically to get people to take certain actions, which is to click on your actual Facebook ads, and to go to your website, fill out the forms, and go through the entire process. And Facebook is optimizing to go through more of the steps. Traffic is basically just showing your ad to as many people as possible, and that's really kind of what I want. But depending on the business that you have, lead generation is extremely powerful. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to shoot a video dedicated to creating a Facebook ad for lead generation. It's going to be a Facebook lead ad form that, and I'll go over that in the next video, but that is another option that you can use. But really, in my opinion, I think that that's only really good for local businesses and brick and mortar stores that you need leads and you need to call and contact these people like ASAP and to be able to get them into your store, and you need to set up an appointment. Real estate agents is great for lead generation. Real estate is great. Home security, car sales. I mean, the list goes on. What I'm trying to do is give you the most comprehensive training that I can, and so that in the end, you can choose what you believe is going to be the best course of action for your business. So we're going to go with traffic. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this Secret Affiliate Machine. And where is it? Okay. And we are going to be, we're going to be running this ad to entrepreneurs. And let's do men and women. And we're going to do 24 to 55. All right. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to copy this and hit continue. And the ad set name, what I'm going to do is this particular ad set. Now, again, the way this works is you have your entire Facebook ad, then you have different ad sets that you can have. In other words, you can run underneath one umbrella of an ad. You can run a separate ad to women only, a separate ad to men only, a separate ad to all of them. Let those 3 ads run for a certain period of time, usually about 3 days, is what I suggest. And then you can see which one is getting the best conversions, and then turn off the ones that are not. And then basically you start over. And then you run, if it's women, it's getting the best results. What I would do is cut everything off that's not getting results, and then I would set up another ad set that's for men, and then I would change up the picture or change up the ad text. It's all about split testing, and it's all about optimizing. So for this particular ad, what I'm going to do, this ad set is going to be targeting entrepreneurs. Both men and women, and then the age range. That's what I'm going to do. And actually, what I'm going to do here is I'm only going to run ads to people using mobile. And then what I can do as a strategy is I can run a separate ad with all of the same exact settings. And what you would do is you would basically duplicate the ad. And then whenever it comes to mobile here, what you would do is you would change it to desktop. And then what you can do is run it for about 3 to 5 days, and then you can find out which ad is going to produce the best results. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go down, and I'm going to select United States, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to do people who live in this location. Now, as a quick tip, what I would like to do is to explain that if you are looking for cheaper traffic, okay, you have an information product or a product or service, and it doesn't matter where your traffic is coming from. You're just trying to generate sales, okay? What you could do is you can actually run your ads to countries outside of the United States. And what you generally want to do is you want to run ads to mainly English-speaking countries, unless you speak a different language and you're trying to create an offer or an ad that's for a different language. Okay, But the majority of you that are going to be watching and participating and taking action on this course to crush it in their business are mainly going to be using this to drive traffic to English speaking countries. What I'm going to do is in the resources below, I'm going to leave a link to this page, and what it is, it's going to show all of the English speaking countries, and it's going to show how many the total percentage of each country is actually English speaking. And then what's going to do is total English speakers. As you can see, India has quite a few people that speak English, so India would be a good country to run traffic to. But that's kind of an example that you can go by. But for the purpose of this training, I'm just going to be doing the United States. I selected 25 to 45, as you can see from our ad setup here name. And I did change it to men because I wanted to get a little bit more detail targeted. And what I'm going to do is later on, I'm just going to add another ad set and only run it to women. So I'll have one ad for men and one ad for women. I can see which one is going to convert the best and then just kind of go from there. So we have, let's see if I take that off. Okay, so we definitely need to add, I'm going to do English. I'm going to do all. What I did for detailed targeting, what I did was I selected affiliate marketing. And it's got a list, basically a size of 6 million people on Facebook that have shown interest. But since we're selecting men, this age group in the United States, we have a potential reach of 430,000 people. Okay. Let's see what happens when I click on this expand interest. Does it make any changes? Actually, it makes it worse. So we're not going to do that. It kind of jacks it up right there, doesn't it? Let's go down. We're going to do, let me show you some examples. If I leave it on automatic, Facebook is going to optimize the ad, the video that I'm going to have, and it's only going to show it where it's going to qualify and get the cheapest traffic. But let's say, for instance, that, and of course we're doing mobile only. Let's see what happens. It doesn't really change that much, but we're on mobile only. And let's say that I only want it to show inside of the Facebook feed. So what I'll do is I'm going to deselect all of these. And I want to show you the difference in what I'm talking about. Right now I have feed only. And you see it jump down 200,000 people. That's a pretty big deal, right? So as you can see, it's definitely changed. But if we wanted to show it to Messenger, it's going to add a little bit more people. Let's say that I wanted to show it in suggested videos. So it's going to jump it up a little bit more. So that kind of gives you an idea. And what some people do is they'll run one ad set to a Facebook feed only. They'll run a separate ad set to automatic placements. They'll let the ad run for about 3 to 5 days, and then they'll see which one is getting the best conversions, the best possible lowest cost. And what they do is they take the higher cost one, they either turn it off or they optimize it and change it up and maybe change the picture, change the text, or just take it down altogether and just add a brand new ad set, but just changing stuff up. For the purpose of this ad, I'm just going to put automatic placements. I'm going to do $5 a day. I'm going to run it continuously. That means I'll have a budget of no more than $35 a week. And the purpose of this is just for me to test to see how it goes. If I'm just getting sales and conversions and clicks and people are going nuts, then, I'm going to jump it up to maybe 20 bucks a day, We're going to do landing page views. Let's go ahead and click continue. All right. So let's go ahead and add the actual ad name. All right. So we're going to do US, and we are targeting men, and we're doing, I believe it was 25 to 45, I believe. And then we are doing mobile. We're doing mobile only, okay? And I'm going to show you in a little bit of why you need to name your ad name. Because if you have a whole bunch of ad sets, you need to be able to distinguish which ad is what. So it gets kind of confusing if you just do something a little too generic. So this is my Facebook business page. I need to make sure that's connected. If you wanted your ad to run on Instagram, you got to make sure your Instagram account is set up. I'm going to be doing a video ad. We're going to select video. This is where it's going to get a little interesting. All right. So we're going to go ahead and upload our video. And I already have it created and ready to go. Let's go over here to secret affiliate machine video. And here it is right there. So what it's going to do is Facebook is going to start to upload the video. It's only like a couple of minutes. And as you can see on the right-hand side, it's going to have some video recommendations. And basically what that means is telling you some recommendations on what your video and your formatting should be. If you're trying to run an Instagram ad, you can't have a video that's over 15 seconds. Story ad, I believe, is over 60 seconds. You can't do. So that's something to keep in mind. We're trying to do website traffic. Now, I already created my text because I didn't want to sit here and type it out in front of you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to come over here and I'm going to paste it. All right. And basically what it's going to say is this free funnel plus email equals unlimited potential. Most internet marketing gurus want you to buy their expensive products. I am giving you this entire sales funnel for free. Rapidly build and monetize lightning fast. All you have to do is click the link below and take a few minutes to complete, and you'll be crushing it. So that's kind of the idea. I'm stating the value. I'm stating what the offer is all about. And one of the things that you've got to be careful of is what you say inside of your Facebook ads. Now, in my experience, the way that I wrote this, it should be fine. But there are a lot of times that I wrote an ad, and I've done it 100 times. And then all of a sudden, Facebook kicks it back and says, we can't allow this because it has this or it has that. Facebook is going to be strict when it comes to the wording inside of your ad. You can't make promises. You can't make income claims. There are certain things that you can't say, certain things you can't do. Inside of your video, there's certain things you can't show, certain things you can't say. So you have to be very careful in what you put inside of your video. So let's go ahead and we're going to create a custom URL for this Facebook page. And what we're going to do is I'm going to copy the custom domain that I created. I created this site called freedomsecrets.net. And we're going to go over here to Bitly. I'm going to create by the way, it's a free resource for you. It's called bitly.com. I'm going to put it below on the resources for you so you don't have to search for it. I'm going to click create. I'm going to paste it. And I'm actually going to change it to something that's going to look a little professional. What was the, let's see here. I'm just going to type in, let's see if it'll let, sometimes it won't let you do it, but let's see if I do free funnel. Let's see if it'll allow it. Okay, looks like that's already been taken. So let's do unlimited potential. See if we can get that. Okay, it is taken. Let's see here. Let's do build and monetize. Kind of doubt somebody has done that already, but you never know. Bitly is a very popular service that a lot of people and even companies use. Let's see here. If this doesn't work, then I'm just going to, okay, good. So I've got the website, I've got the URL ready. Basically what that means is that anybody that clicks on this URL, actually it's this URL, where did it go? Kind of disappeared on me, didn't it? Oh, here it is, build monetize, or 49 clicks. Yeah, here it is. I'm sorry. Okay, my mind kind of went blank for a second there. But anybody that clicks on that link, it's automatically going to forward it to this page, and then what it's going to do is simply just simply keep track of all the clicks, and it's kind of fun for you to be able to just kind of keep track of things. And we're going to talk about tracking and optimizing in I believe in a few videos from now. Let's go ahead and enter the website URL. And you don't have to use Bitly. You can use a custom URL. I'm just giving you an example of sometimes what I like to do. And the reason why is because this URL is just a little too long, and I don't want to put it inside of a Facebook ad, so I like to shorten it. That's the reason that I do that. All right, let's go for the headline. We're going to do, let's see if that'll fit. It might not fit. Nope, it didn't fit. Free converting funnel. That doesn't seem very exciting. Let's try. Crush it with this free funnel. All right. It looks like we have a little bit more wiggle room. So what we're going to do is I'm going to just do crush it with this free. Let's try that. Crush it with this free proven converting funnel. Let's take out proven. I don't like it. Okay, crush it with this. Let's do high converting funnel. Crush it with this free high converting funnel. Now, if this this specific ad is not going to show on desktop, so I really don't need to. Actually, I might change it and just do. I'm going to do desktop and mobile, because I'm actually going to run this ad and test it, because I might want to come back to this later in the course and maybe show you some numbers on what I come up with. But anyway, let's take this text that I created, and we're going to put it in the news feed link description. And basically what that means is that if somebody views it on desktop, it's going to show up right here. All right. So check out this ad. This looks pretty good. It's pretty professional. Not bad at all. I like it. All right. And yeah, not bad at all. And yeah. And one of the things I'm going to do, I'm actually going to be creating a Facebook pixel for this website, this funnel, and I'm going to create a separate video, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. That way you can be prepared. All right, so there's another thing that I'd like to do. I'd like to go up here to where the video is. Now you're going to get some error messages. Usually you get an error message pretty much all the time. It's just part of it. And what it's trying to say is, because my video is 4 minutes and 4 seconds long, it doesn't qualify for the Instagram feed, the stories, the Facebook stories, or the Messenger stories. All right, that's all that means. You can completely ignore it. It's not a big deal. Usually, if it's orange, it's just a kind of a warning. If you ever see an error message that's in red, that's a big red flag, and you have to stop what you're doing. You've got to fix it. Let's go over here to customize video. And what I like to do is I'm not going to do it now because this actually takes forever to do. But sometimes what I'll do is I'll go into captions. And sometimes when people are scrolling on their Facebook feed, or especially if you're running a Facebook ad and somebody is hearing impaired, you know, my wife is a deaf interpreter, a sign language interpreter, and sometimes what I like to do is I like to consider those people that maybe have a hearing impairment. And what I'll do is I'll put captions inside the video. So if they're scrolling through, everybody is scrolling through on their Facebook feed and they see a video, well, they have the words are coming across, and maybe they'll see something that triggers in their brain to stop and say, oh, I need to check this out. Or, like I said before, if they're hearing impaired, they'll be able to follow along. But what you would do is you would simply click on captions, and you can generate them automatically, or you can upload your own file. Basically, you'd have to either yourself or find somebody to actually write it down in like a Word document or something, I don't know, and try to upload it. That would be a lot of work. Generating automatically is where the Facebook's system will basically listen to the video and automatically generate captions. I have found that about 70 to 75% of the time, it's correct, but you're going to have to go back and manually change any of the words that are not correct. I have found that a lot of ads, it's very powerful to have captions, but if your video is like 4 or 5 minutes or even longer, you don't really have to do captions. Thumbnail is basically showing you can either upload create a professional thumbnail on canva.com. I already gave you that resource. You can create a thumbnail and upload it here, or you can select one from the video. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this one. And we're going to go ahead and apply changes. And you could probably even get a preview of what it looks like. Let's see if you can hear it. Hello. Hey entrepreneurs, Billy Aiken here. In this video, I'm actually going to be showing you something really awesome that you're going to be able to use this as a free resource that you can have right now. All right. So that's pretty cool. The video looks good. If somebody clicks on learn more here or here, they'll be able to, it's automatically going to go to this page over here. And if somebody clicks, let's go to mobile. If somebody clicks on the button, they'll be able to, the link that I have right here, they will be able to go to it there. But I don't like, let's see here. Is there any way I can change that up? This, let's take away this. Let's do free funnel. Yeah, that's much better. Check it out. That's much better. All right. So let's go ahead and go to the next phase here. Let's go to, confirm is the next thing. So am I on too much text in the ad image? Okay, so that's another thing that we have to look at is inside of the ad image. If you're doing images, if you have too much text, I think that you're not allowed to have more than 20% of text inside the image. Since this is a video, it'll probably pass. Facebook will just automatically see that it's a video. So they might do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to run it as is and see how it goes. See if it gets approved. So we're going to go ahead and click confirm, and I'm going to show you just kind of show you how it works. And I do want to apologize. I know that this is not the most exciting, sexy video in the entire world. But, it's just important that we kind of go through all the steps and I show you how the process works. I mean, you're not going to learn if I don't actually show you. So at this part of the process, we have the ad. We have the little green check mark, which is great. And it's in review. And usually maybe within an hour or so, it'll probably let me know if it got rejected or if it got approved. And what I can do is I'm going to go over here to view charts. And what I can do is I can actually take a look at the ad set, and that's this part. And this kind of gives me an idea. With a $5 a budget day, I might get about 30 landing page views. And looks pretty good. Automatic placements. And we can basically take a look at how it would look. But looks good to me. So what we're going to do is we're going to click close. That's pretty much going to conclude the video. I mean, basically the steps is you got to prepare your landing page, make sure that your email marketing sequence is set up properly. Then you're going to set up your offer, if it's a free haircut or, a free car. I mean, if you can do that, that's great. But you want to prepare your, your offer. You want to go ahead and set up your ad. After that, you'll be tracking your conversions. You'll be optimizing. You'll be trying different ads and offers, and just basically trying to make sure you're getting the lowest possible cost per lead, cost per sale, cost per click, all of that good stuff. So in the next video, what we're going to do is we are going to be creating a lead ad, or a Facebook lead ad form, and we're going to be creating a Facebook ad specifically for that. And I'm going to try to go faster in that video because this video did take a little longer than I wanted it to. After that, we're going to be setting up our Facebook pixel. Then we're going to talk about retargeting, and then we are going to be done with Facebook. Then we're going to move on to a different traffic source. So this is getting pretty exciting. I mean, it's pretty cool stuff when it comes to setting something up and with the objective in mind to generate traffic to your offer. And hey, we need to get sales. That's what this is all about. In the resources below, I'm going to try to leave as much stuff to be able to help you out, and want you to be able to be successful in your business. Go ahead and check that out, and then click continue. And let's go ahead and talk about setting up a lead ad.